your replacement pages should look something like this, and your planner should look something like this. So to get these replacement pages in there, we're going to look down at the bottom of the planner here where the coil is just twisted off just a little bit. That twisted coil there, you can see on the back, keeps it from going into the hole. So we just need that little tiny horizontal bend. It also keeps the spiral from coming off. So what we need to do is get rid of that. So I'm going to take a pair of scissors here, and I'm just going to go right above the little bend in the coil. It might take a little bit of coaxing. And I have to do this one-handed with my phone here. And you just snip it off. So it should leave it to be very straight. Once that is straight, you can then begin just uncoiling it. It'll be spiraling up this way. Now you can leave this side bent over, that's fine. You'll actually need that for the finished product. Okay, and you'll just keep spinning it all the way out. Now to save time for this tutorial, I'm just going to take it over here to my machine, and I'm just going to uncoil it. I know you don't get the benefit of that, but I do have just one hand here. Okay, so I can undo that there, and then the coil is completely out. Now you do want to do your best to try to keep the pages, you know, with the holes lined up, but if it comes undone, you know, like this, even if it's all spread out, you can just simply take it and tap it, and you should be able to see through the holes. If you can see through the holes, it's all lined up properly. If you can't see through the holes, you'll simply just need to open it and find the page that's causing the problem and line up the holes properly. Okay, so here are your, let's pretend these are your replacement pages here. These are just some scrap pages I have. So if your lesson plan section is the problem, let's say I go here, well, let's just do calendars here. I'm going to open it up to the section that's the problem. I'm going to take out the problematic section and discard that, or you can use it for whatever you want to use it for. And then I'm going to lay the new pages on top there. And again, just tap the binding so that you can see through the holes. You should be able to see through them. There they are. You can see through that. And then lay the rest of your planner on top, making sure everything's in order. And then just gather it all up, tap it again, tap it at the top. That just gets all the pages in line so that you should be able to see straight through the holes. Once everything is in order, you're going to take your coil back again, and you're going to find the end that's straight. Not the end that has the crook on it there. That's going to be at the top. So you want to find the end that's where you cut it off, and you'll want to feed it through all the pages. I'm going to get you back here in a second. Feed it through all the pages. Again, one-handed. Just spiral that coil down, and you can continue just like this to spiral the entire coil all the way through the planner, all the way to the end till it gets down at the bottom. Again, I have this twisty machine here, so I'm just going to spiral it like that. Okay, it's hard doing this one-handed here. So let's pretend this is you, and let's pretend I'm still spiraling that. Okay. My machine doesn't like to coil this right whenever I hold it in the wrong ways. Okay. So you can see, just working that coil down. All right, and it should stop, stop coiling here. It should be done coiling once that final piece there can't go any further. Okay, so that's what it should look like at the top. That little half bend should be right there. You should have one full coil through the last hole and one little bend right there. Then down here you should have the part that you cut off coming right through the end there. You'll take some scissors again, and you'll just you don't want to push too hard because you don't want to cut more of the coil off. You just want to pinch it with enough pressure that you can grab it and twist it down just a little bit again. Now I'm going to set the phone down. I'm going to do that, and then I'll pull it back up here. Okay. So I have just taken the scissors and sort of bent the coil down just a little bit like that. If you have a pair of needle nose pliers, I have this here. If you have that works better. It doesn't cut the coil. But if you don't have that, just scissors will work. And then you just make sure, you can even use your fingers to you want to make sure it's sort of bent up a little horizontally. Okay, so that's the finished product of what it should look like. And again, that just ensures that it won't go back down through your coil there. And then you can just discard your pages that don't work any longer. If you have any questions, please just send me a message and I will explain it further for you. Thank you.